Hi Pisces, welcome to Carol's Universe Tarot readings from the heart. So you'll already have up your How to Find True Love in 2018, and we have a February love reading. So we're coming into the time of Valentines and everybody wants love, especially those of you who are on your own or have been looking for love, or you might be in a relationship and you're wondering, how do I get more love, that type of thing. But you know, you can't serve everybody in these readings. It's difficult, and because I have a lot of readings to put out, it's just like, whoa, reading after reading after reading, trying to put out for singles, for couple. It's just very, very difficult. So I try and gear these particular love readings to those of you who are actually looking for love, or you're in a relationship and you're not particularly happy in it and you want to find true love and want to see if love is coming in for some of you guys, okay? So in February 2018, just done Scorpio, and their reading turned out amazeballs. So happy for Scorpio for February, finally, excellent reading. And yeah, we're using the Thelema Tarot this time for your reading. I'm not showing myself again on screen because I want to show you the layout of these cards. I'll probably do a general reading though for February as well, so you'll see me on that reading because I like to connect in one way or another. So you got the Thelema Tarot showing here as well for your reading, and you've got advice from the Romance Angels. All right, so without further ado, let's get on with your reading. So Universe, Spirit, show me. Show me, is love coming in? What will happen in terms of love for Pisces? I know I'm only focusing on those who are looking for love, really, whether they're single or, you know, in relationships that aren't great, or just sort of dating, whatever it is. Show me what's happening in love for Pisces in February 2018. What's coming in for Pisces in terms of love in February 2018? Show me what's coming in for Pisces in terms of love in February 2018. Show me what's coming in for Pisces in terms of love in February 2018. Show me. Alright, we're going to split the deck into three, like so. Collect it back up, and let's have a look for you. So, right, Four of Cups shows up for you guys. Showed somewhere in Scorpio, that did actually. But Four of Cups, there is offers around you guys coming in. There is. Four of Cups is the card that says when it comes to love, I've got offers, but the difference with this card is it says I need to contemplate it because I've got, this is plenty of offers, but sometimes this is like I need to be a bit selective on what I choose. So I see you guys, the energy around you guys in February is about being selective because you're going to have many offers. Your challenge is the Knight of Cups. So your challenge might be a Pisces, well, it might be yourself. Knight of Cups is a Pisces individual, so your challenge might be finding the right lover. Your challenge might be following your heart or opening yourself up to love with this Knight of Cups. It might be also a fellow water sign that might be a challenge with that Knight of Cups energy. The reason that everything is happening for love in February 2018, Valentines, is Eight of Wands. So I see you guys communicating with a lot of people. So you're getting yourself out there, being very proactive. I'm seeing a lot of communication around you. And as a result of that, you've got the High Priestess. So I think that you're going to have a lot of communication. But again, we've got you guys showing us Pisces. I think that we've got two Pisces energy. So this must be you that's showing up on this reading, Pisces. I think you've got a lot of communication, Eight of Wands around you. I think there's a lot of proactivity in terms of love. There's a lot of energy going on. Possibly a lot of doing the online dating type of shit in February 2018. But around that, as a result of that, I see you guys taking time out. And you're going to be kind of a little bit detached from that. There's an aloofness, because you get High Priestesses and they show aloof people. Or people who say, I want to be alone. You know, that's the Greta Garbo of the Flaming Tarot is the High Priestess. Okay, High Priestess is, yeah, Greta Garbo. Nine of Pentacles tends to be, what's her name? Sunset Boulevard. Somebody give me the character's name. Was it Desdemona or Destiny or something like that? Begin with a D, I think. But she's definitely the Greta Garbo of the tarot. So I Want to Be Alone is the High Priestess. So you do have a lot of communication, Pisces, that you're going to be indulging in February 2018. That's the heart of the matter. That's the root of why everything is happening. But as a result of that, I'm seeing you guys being a little bit aloof, a little bit detached, detaching yourself slightly here, because I think that your challenge is Knight of Cups, and this is you finding love. You can see that the Knight here, look at how he walks, how he rides. This isn't just about receiving love, this is also about giving it and looking for it. So your challenge is finding the right individual to give your love to. The most likely outcome for your love lives in February 2018, Pisces, will be, whoa, Two of Cups. Yeah, you have got something coming in here. You got a Two of Cups energy. There is a connection that you're going to be finding with an individual, maybe, but I need to get another clarifier on that to make sure. Coming in, what you'll experience in the second 2 weeks, I think, of February 2018 is the Hermit. All right, so this might be a... see, the Hermit is looking in on the Four of Cups. So I would probably say that this might be some of you guys who are still... if it's not a Virgo individual, I think that this is some of you guys who are seeking... I think, because Hermits represent people who tend to withdraw a little bit. In the reverse, you withdraw through anger and through hatred. In the upright, you're withdrawing because you know that you need that time on your own. So I do see you guys withdrawing a little bit in the immediate future, the Hermit energy. You guys in February 2018, well, there you go, you're the Nine of Pentacles. You're showing us the Nine of Pentacles. If I don't see another court card sitting here, then I take this to be the person. And this is you, see? You got a Nine of Coins. And that's why you're doing this. So I'm seeing you guys enjoying being your own. The good thing with the Nine of Coins, you enjoy your environment. And that's the thing with the Nine of Coins. When Nine of Coins shows up, Pisces, you tend to enjoy being on your own. You tend to enjoy. This is about the card about valuing yourself. And I'm seeing you guys valuing yourself, liking being on your own, liking, you know, focusing on your work, focusing on your beauty, focusing on pampering yourself, smelling nice, you know, looking good, feeling sexy, feeling nice. That's what the Nine of Coins is, and that's what you're going to be doing in February 2018. And that's why for some of you Pisces, your focus around the month is all about being very selective, because you guys have your, you know who you are with that Nine of Coins, and that's why you're being very selective here. Because the reason that everything is happening is because there's a lot of people that are interested in you. Eight of Wands, a lot of people are throwing their arrows of love. The Eight of Wands is also, in terms of love, called the arrows of love. So a lot of people throwing their arrows of love at you, but you guys are being a little bit distant with that Hermit energy, because you want to find the right love with the Knight of Cups showing in your challenge position, which is why your focus is on, yeah, I've got love around me. A lot of people throwing their arrows of love at me. But the problem is, well, not the problem, but yeah, even though I've got a lot of people that are interested, I'm going to be very selective. And as a result of that, the most likely outcome is you're going to have a connection with an individual. So the most likely outcome, there will be a connection with an individual coming in February 2018. However, the second two, and this is the most likely outcome if everything carries on the way that it is, Pisces, because the most likely coming in is the Hermit. So you guys will possibly take some time out just to do a little bit of reflection with that Hermit energy. And what you'll see coming in influences, well, there's hope. There's something manifesting for you guys. The star could be an Aquarius individual, but the star card says, well, your hopes. You can look at the star in two ways. You can say that this is the manifestation of a dream. This is something really amazing coming in with the star card, or it can be that finally there's some clarity and healing. And especially as you guys are actually taking a little bit of time out, it depends. It could be that this is a Virgo individual, because when you get Hermit, sometimes they're seeking things, and the Hermit is looking in at you, being this, because you're on the card. You're saying I've got loads of, you know, I've got loads of interest around me, but I'm being selective, and I'm, you know, I'm sport for choice. But there is going to be a connection. You're going to choose one of these things more than likely, Pisces. And it could be that because the Hermit looks inside of here, it might be that this person, you got loads and loads of choices here, but it might be what's coming in as a result of this. It might be, well, there's this rogue individual that comes in. It's almost like they're the Clint Eastwood, if you look at the character, and they're saying, yeah, I'm interested too, but I'm not a part of this gang. Sometimes this person on the Four of Cups says, well, I've got lots of opportunities, but they're like everything else. The Hermit wouldn't be like everything else. So I think there's somebody else. I think this Hermit is somebody else. And I think that what you'll experience is something quite amazing with this individual here. I see love coming in, but I think there might be a Virgo individual. It can't be any other sign in the earth signs because it representative of Virgo. So I think there's a Virgo individual coming in. If it's not a Virgo, this is a person who's definitely seeking love, I feel, coming in. And I think that what you'll experience, Pisces, is something quite amazing with this person. There's a sense of relief, because stars mean relief as well. You look at the person, they're looking up to the heavens, and the cup is turned down, so they're releasing something here. There's a person here, I think, that some of you guys are going to experience a great sense of relief with, a great sense of release. You're going to be able to be yourself with this individual. your hopes will be the Page of Wands. Well, I feel the fear. I think the hope with the Page of Wands is to have a great deal of fun. Your fear could be that this is a very immature individual. Another fear with the Page of Wands is that this is just something that's short term. The outcome for this situation is showing, wow, the Sun. Yeah, this is brilliant. This is absolutely brilliant. You've got love coming in. I think that this is love. This is somebody coming in, this Hermit. There's somebody coming in who's going to be very interested in you, Pisces. All right, they're not like everybody else, because you got everybody else around you in that Four of Cups. So this person comes in and they say, look, yeah, there you go, Six of Coins. All right, so I think there's a person coming in who will want to, this person will either want you to invest in them or they're going to want to invest in you, Six of Coins. All right, so I'm seeing new love with the Hermit. There's a person that's seeking love. I think what they're seeking is to, with this, and it's funny because the Hermit has its back turned to that Six of Coins. So I think that this person that's coming in may have come out of a relationship that was possibly a third party. I think there's somebody coming in who may have come out of a third party relationship. Six of Coins can show third parties. Or this Hermit is kind of withdrawing from the Six of Pentacles energy. This isn't a game player. Six of Coins can show game players. I think there's somebody coming in who's not looking to play games with you. Because I often read the Six of Coins who's as a game player card. Somebody who's trying to take the piss. Somebody who says, look, I've got a little trinket here and I could give it to this person here or this person here. So they're never fully focused. This person's completely focused on you. And they're saying, if you look at the direction of the cards, look at them. It's interesting because the Hermit looks towards you guys on the Four of Cups. You're here, Pisces. You're this Four of Cups lady. Even if you're male and you're saying, yeah, I've got love around me, but it's like everything else. And this Hermit is looking towards you and he's shining his light in and he's saying, you know what, actually, I'm not like everybody else. I don't play games. Six of Coins. And I think as a result of that, you guys will experience the Star. And let's have a look at what the Star is saying around that. There you go, Page of Cups. It's lovely. It really is. This is going to be... what you're going to experience is a really positive, I think there's a great soul alignment going on here because the Star card means positivity and it means all your wishes granted, and this is through this person who is very open to love, Page of Cups. I think you're going to experience a very positive connection with somebody who's very open to love with that Page of Cups energy and is very interested in dating you, is very interested in, you know, opening up their heart to you. There's a lot of communication going on here. Stars can mean from afar, so it might be, you know, internet communication, for example, with this, because the Star card can mean that something that's from afar, so from a long way away, and it can literally represent maybe internet communication. So, you know, email or social media, and you've got the communication of the Page of Cups. So there might be a lot of communication over email, social media, for example, with that Star and the Page of Cups, but there's communication nevertheless. And the outcome shows the Sun, which is lovely, and the Sun, wherever that shines, is a good thing. So you've got the Sun as the outcome here, and the Tower, that's in, well, I just think that, you know, this is good. You've got two cards, but what does the Tower represent? The Tower represents a break, or it represents something that goes out of control. So, and you've got the Sun card here. So the Sun, this amazing energy that you guys have together, I think is completely out of control with this Tower energy. I think there's an eruption of, this seems to, when you get cards together sometimes like this, if there's, you know, you look at the Sun and it's a pretty stationary card, to be honest with you, when you get the Sun energy showing up. So the Sun is a pretty kind of like, you know, it's a lovely card and everything, but it's talked about happiness and joy and, you know, happiness, joy and abundance and prosperity. And the Tower is, it's off the chain, so it just erupts. So this Sun energy here, this good feeling card of the Sun, is going to erupt with this Tower energy showing up here. All right, bringing in perhaps a commitment with the Hierophant. I'm not seeing the ending of, you know, a breakup of anything. This is just too much of a good thing going on. So I'm seeing with the Sun card, this is the most happiness that you guys are going to have. It's going to go into the orbit. Towers are not always breakup cards. Sometimes you get the Empress and the Tower. It can mean somebody's rocked by your beauty, or somebody's shaken by your beauty. The Tower says it's going to go, it's going to expand. It's expanding out. I'm seeing this good as expanding out into perhaps Hierophant, something about feeling that this is like the person that you're going to commit to, or even into some form of a commitment, for example, with that Hierophant. Though I do think if it's a new person, I do think if it's a new person, it might be a little bit too early. I'm going to put that Hierophant back in and just see why we've got the Sun in the Tower. I want to give me one card to clarify what you mean by the Sun in the Tower is the overall outcome. What do you mean by the Sun in the Tower is the overall outcome for Pisces in terms of love coming in February 2018? Show me. Well, the Nine of Wands shows up here. Okay, so... can I be honest? I mean, look, I don't want to give bad readings. I really fucking don't want to give that to anybody. And as a tarot reader, sometimes you can be under so much pressure to tell not in a personal reading. Personal readings and generals, they all have to be honest. Every single one of them. Every single one of them. Can't lie to client. You can't lie. You can't ever lie on a reading. You must never ever lie. If you do tarot, never. And it's so tempting when you're going through an amazing reading like that we've just seen here, that you want to tell the audience amazing stuff. And it's so true. You want to do that, but I don't want to do that. I just don't like it. You do fall under pressure as a tarot reader to give, especially when you're doing personal readings are slightly different because. They are what they are. If it turns up negative, it's the way it is. It's a personal reading. The person paid for it and they wanted it, and that's what they got. But on the YouTube reading, you realise that there's a lot of also very vulnerable people, Pisces, that are looking for really, really good news. And all you want to do, your heart goes out to that person. You say, all I want to do is I just want to give them everything. I just want to give everything to the YouTube subscribers. I want to make sure they've got everything. I want to make sure they're happy, watered, fed, and that they're loved, and that they know that they can. You just want to give it all. But sometimes it's hard, and I just think that this clarifying this energy here, I don't read it as really good, to be honest with you. And some people might disagree with me, but the Nine of Wands is notorious for tiredness. Standing in there. And the reason that you've got these two cards is because of the Nine of Wands showing up there. But then I think that it is good because you've got the Hierophant again. I think that you guys are very close to a commitment with someone. Because the Nine of Wands represents when you're on the last leg. And the Hierophant means commitment. So no, it's good. It is good. I think it is. I just needed to clarify that again. If I'd have just left it the Nine of Wands, I could have read that differently. But my intuition said, no, Carol, pick another card. I think you're very close. I think you're very, very close. When you get 8, 7, 8s, 9s, 10s, it means that you're very, very close to something. I see you as being very close to a commitment. So I think that this good feeling, I got really nervous then. I was like, oh man, don't, please don't do this to Pisces. It's such a good reading. Please don't. It's lovely. It is lovely. This Sun here and this Tower, because this could be, suns can represent when you're in an illusion as well, because the sun blinds you to everything. And the Tower could be, well, your illusion is rocked. And I don't think that this is an illusion is rocked because somebody's tired of, it wouldn't phase out that way for me. It might be, but it just wouldn't phase out for me. The 9 here is saying that you're very close, because if you look at the 9, he's finally starting to see results. Can you see how he's been sitting and waiting, and he's finally starting to see the flowering stick here, the flowering wand. He's starting to see growth. Finally. And this is the commitment card. So some of you guys are finally starting to see growth or the results or some form of some form of growth in terms of a commitment. So it's not even growth in a commitment, you're starting to see results in terms of maybe somebody who wants to commit with the Hierophant, or maybe somebody's got the same ideology or belief. So you're starting to see results in terms of the Hierophant, your beliefs, your ideologies maybe. Because for some of you guys, Pisces, it might have been, and this might be why you are here like you are, because the Hierophant isn't even just about commitment, it's about your beliefs. So you might start to see, because the Nine of Wands is a manifestation card as well. A lot of people don't know that, but it is. It's a manifestation card. It will show you what's coming in immediately like that. So you're starting to see the manifestation of your beliefs, the Hierophant energy. Because right now, we'll go quickly through this reading again. You guys are the 9 of Coins. Some of you guys are choosing to be on your own. and to focus on yourself with that Nine of Coins energy, with the moon. So I think that some of you guys are on your own. I don't call this depression, but I think that this being on your own right now in February 2018 for some of you guys is giving you time to delve into your creativity, to delve into the things that have concerned you, and to try to make sense of that. I think that you'll find, you know, for some of you guys, it might be that you're on your own and you're working creatively with that moon, or you're on your own and you're trying to find a way with the moon card to make sense maybe of situations in the past that have eluded you and have not made sense in terms of love. And I feel that the reason for this is because the reason that everything is happening, we'll start from here again, and we'll go here. On your own here, and I think that with the moon card, this is how, I don't see you as being depressed though with that moon energy. I wouldn't say you're on your own, you're depressed. Moons can show depression. But I think that you're on your own, and I think that this is giving you a chance with this moon energy to just sort of sort yourself out, to sort your inner life out. Maybe for some of you guys, your shadow side out, how you feel, why you act the way you do, why you have certain people come in when they do that type of thing. And as a result of that, I think that your focus around you will be the Four of Cups. That there is, as a result of that, your focus is, well, yeah, there is opportunities around me, but I'm being very, very careful and cautious around those things because in my foundation, my challenge is the Knight of Cups. For some of you guys, your challenge might be, well, I'm always meeting people who come with the best intentions for love. Knight of Cups, whether he's upright or in the reverse, can show somebody who's in love with the idea of love. They can show narcissism and they can show fantasists. So for some of you guys, it might be, well, my challenge is I'm always meeting fantasists or people who are, you know, very romantically inclined with this Knight of Cups energy, but you know, they tend to not follow through with that. Well, Knight of Cups and Knight of Swords shows up here. So your challenge might be that you've got two people around you. You're always meeting Knight of Cups and Knight of Swords. Okay? But I think that this is more to do with, I'll be honest, I think that this is, you do have two people around you in February 2018. And I think somebody comes in who's different from them. These guys, look, see, there's a Knight of Cups and a Knight of Swords. That's your challenge. This is what's influencing you doing this. So let's have a look at it. Yeah, this makes sense. You guys, Pisces, have a couple of people interested in you guys in February 2018. You've got a Knight of Cups and a Knight of Swords. There's two individuals that are going to be interested in you guys in February 2018. And that's why the energies around you are, these people are showing you interest, they're offering you love, but you're kind of like, I don't really want to take that because these are players. I've been with these types of people before. That's the problem, Pisces. You're like, I've been there before with these types. I don't really want that. Yeah, I could have it, but I don't want it. Because in your foundation, these people are communicating with you. There's lots of communication back and forth. They're showing you interest with that Eight of Swords, but you guys are definitely this High Priestess. You're not the Knight of Cups here. This is somebody else. So you might have a water sign, air sign around you. Both cards show people who are in love with the idea of love. Knight of Cups and Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords will be like, aha, let me go for it. Knight of Cups will be like, oh man, isn't she the most beautiful girl in the world? That's the problem. You know, in love with the idea of love, in love with his loins, you know. Thinks you're the perk. Very competitive, Knight of Swords. Very fantasist. Very much a fantasist, Knight of Cups. And you don't want that. You want grounded love, Pisces. That's the problem. Your challenge is these two guys aren't grounded enough. Yeah, in your foundation, the reason that everything is happening is because these people are sweeping off your feet. Eight of Wands. There's lots of love messages, lots of communication from these individuals. But you guys, as a result of that, are holding back because you're definitely the High Priestess, Pisces. Pisces is a High Priestess card, so this is for sure you. You're saying, hold up. Yeah, I know you're interested, but you know what? Let me just think about this thing, because that's what High Priestess would do. You're holding back and you're saying, let me use my intuition on these individuals, because are they in this for the long haul? Or are they just in it because they want to get me into bed, or because they're too much of a dreamer, or whatever it is? You don't trust these dudes on this reading, guys. But the most likely outcome is you're going to have a connection with that Two of Cups with an individual. I want to see who this is, because it's not those people there. It's either a Virgo, that hermit. I'm seeing somebody coming in who's different in February 2018. The most likely outcome is the Two of Cups. There's a connection with the Queen of Wands here now. For you females, this isn't a well, if you're heterosexual and female, it's more than likely this is going to be a male with a lot of female fire qualities. So this is somebody who's very caring, who's very attracted to you, who's not afraid to show their attraction to you, who's not afraid to seduce and wine and dine you as a female characteristic, with the Queen of Wands showing as a male figure. For you males watching it, it's going to be a connection with a Queen of Wands. This could be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So the most likely outcome is there's not these two guys. It's going to be, and this could be this Hierophant here showing us this person. More than likely, there's going to be either a date with the Queen of Wands. I'm seeing a date more than anything, though. I don't think that... I am seeing 3 to 4 people around you guys in February 2018, Pisces. I think you're going to be sport for choice. And if you look at it, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 cups on that card. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 people showing up in this reading. I'm seeing 4 people around you. You're sport for choice. You are sport for choice in February 2018. Pisces. The most likely outcome, you're going to have a date with possibly a fire sign, male or female. Alright, somebody who's debonair, good looking. Because Queen of Wands is always a good looking girl or a good looking guy. King of Wands is very handsome as well. So this is I see you guys going on a date with an individual. However, I think what's coming in is somebody who's going to be very different. Okay. I think there's somebody very different coming in. It's either that you're going to withdraw from this energy here. There's 2 ways I'm looking at this. I think that you guys here, 9 of coins, moon, that doesn't change. I think that you're very happy on your own, and this being on your own with the 9 of coins is allowing you to do a lot of internal work with that moon energy, a lot of meditation with the moon energy, a lot of inner reflection with that moon. I think this time on your own is allowing some of you Pisces to do that. And as a result of, and that's because in your foundation, the reason that everything is happening, you got a lot of people, and you get lots of cards, lots of figures on cards like the 8 of Wands, lots of wands coming towards you. There's a lot of interest being shown in you guys in February 2018, a lot of interest. But you guys are holding back with that High Priestess, because your challenge is there's a couple of dudes here, male or female, who look like they're on the hunt. They look like hunters, but they don't look like they'll possibly stick around. And that's why you're focusing on being very selective. And as a result of that, focusing on being very selective, Pisces, the most likely outcome is you're actually going to go on a date for some of you guys with a male or female fire sign potentially, or go on a date with somebody who's really seductive, really beautiful, really whatever. However, coming in, it'll either be, now this is where it's twofold, it'll either be you've got somebody new coming in here, this Hermit, could be a Virgo individual, and this person will not be a player. Alright, because they've got their back turned to the 6 of coins. So this person is seeking. This person is almost saying, I'm not like the other people. You know, look where my back is turned. I've turned my back to the 6 of coins. I've turned my back on being a player. You know, on playing the field. You know, I really am interested. So it's either that you got somebody coming in like that, or you guys are withdrawing from player energies. Alright, from trying to make a decision. So it might be because you've withdrawn from that, you've in effect made your decision. So this is somebody coming in, or you guys have made your decision to stick with this Queen of Wands. So I feel there's either, it could be a fire sign individual you're going to settle for, or it could be maybe a Virgo, but doesn't have to be. I think you're still going to settle for somebody though. Because coming in, we've got the Star, and I'm seeing for some of you guys, there is a lot of kind of long distance communication maybe going on with this individual. Because stars can mean out of reach, and this can be communication. Could be long distance communication, or it could be that what is actually coming in with this star energy is that what you have is that there is going to be a manifestation, a great manifestation, a great alignment with that star energy. You are going to really achieve your heart's desire in terms of this Page of Cups energy, in terms of this new love. So what is manifesting for some of you guys with the Star card is a new love, the Page of Cups. And this is either this Hermit or the Queen of Wands energy, because I don't see you going for these two dudes. This is more grounded for you. Now, your fears. One of the things is your hopes will be, well, Page of Wands, I hope we have a lot of fun together. I hope we have shared interests and we can go and do shit together. For some of you guys, your fear will be, I hope it's not short-term. Page of Wands shows a short-term relationship. The outcome, though, shows the Sun. And I feel that this is a great deal of happiness, success and positive change. With the Tower card, is going to expand. It's going to go into orbit for you, because I see that you guys will start to experience the results possibly of what your beliefs have been with the Hierophant. It could be the Nine of Wands, you're very close to a commitment with somebody, because Nine of Wands means to be close, and this can be a commitment. So you might be very close to a commitment with an individual. I don't think that this person will be, you know, it could be for some of you guys that your illusion has been dashed with the Tower energy, because this person is a little bit, you know, guarded or on their guard about having commitments, you know, because Nine of Wands can be guarded and the Hierophant can be to commit. So somebody might be a little bit on their guard to commit in its most negative sense. However, it could also be, if we read the cards, maybe it's a combination, that this good feeling of the Sun card goes into orbit, almost becomes uncontrollable with the Tower energy, as it could be for some of you guys. Nine of Wands means to be close. It is actually a manifestation card as well. So some of you guys might be very close to a commitment with this individual with the Hierophant. It's all good. You could be very close to a commitment. Dodgy, a little bit difficult cards in a way, because the Nine of Wands can be somebody who's very guarded, very protective. But I am actually looking at the picture and seeing this little sprout, this greenery starting to grow up this wand. So things are starting to grow. There's growth here, showing here in terms of a commitment. So it might be that things are really going into orbit in February 2018, as there is growth with this Nine of Wands in terms of a commitment with the Hierophant energy. They're lovely cards to show up here. Okay, really nice. I think though, if these two cards keep coming out together and I can't ignore them. I think if somebody's a little bit guarded about committing, even some of you guys might be a little bit nervous that this person's still playing the field. Two of Pentacles, because the Five of Cups could be sadness or feeling disappointed that this person is looking at other options. Two of Pentacles is somebody who's playing the field, looking at other options. So for some of you guys, there might also be that element there as well. I'm saying that for some of you guys, I think you'll be close to a commitment, and for some of you, it might be that they're, you know, you might find someone, but they might be a little bit jaded, as it were. Let's see what the advice card is from the universe. Universe Spirit, what is the advice that you have for Pisces in terms of love for 2018, February 2018? What is the advice that you have coming in for Pisces in terms of new love coming in for February 2018? Show me. Honeymoon, enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. So I do see a honeymoon period coming in for some of you guys. I really do. You've got plenty of options here in February 2018. You really do. It's all about making the right choice, I think. And I think I'm going to title this video, you know, there's new love. There is definitely love around you. Plenty of choices, but make the right choice. That's what I'm going to do, all right? It's just a guidance. I think if you're worried, because these cards kept picking them up, and I did shuffle again, and they were still together. So they're trying to tell me something here. For some of you guys, yeah, there might be somebody who's very guarded, because Nine of Wands isn't just about closeness and manifestation. It's about being guarded. So somebody might be guarded, even though he doesn't look particularly, but he looks tired. So this can also be waiting for commitment as well. So this might be guarded in terms of making a commitment, but this could also be tired because you're waiting for a commitment as well, because the Nine of Wands means to wait. So it might be waiting for a commitment, and it might be that, you know, your happiness with the Sun is blown. So it might be the illusion of the Sun is blown with the Tower energy, as you guys will have to wait for a commitment with this individual. And it might be that you guys are a little bit upset. It might simply be that you're upset because this person's very busy with the Two of Coins. So it might not be that bad. Do you know what I mean? It might be that just that you've got somebody around you who's really busy. You know? I'm seeing some definitely good stuff here for love in February. It could be all sorts of things. It might not be that the person's a player. It might be that, because the Two of Coins means to be busy as well, and to have to balance many things. So it might be that you're upset. It might be that, you know, your illusion of getting things together with this individual is going to be blown a bit. It'll be broken with that Tower energy, because this person, you're going to have to wait to see if there, you know, could be a possible commitment with this individual, because it might be that you're upset, or this person could be the one that's upset that, you know, they've got lots of different responsibilities and they can't put everything on you. I'm definitely seeing something positive coming in for love here for you guys. I think there's positivity. It looks like a really positive reading to me. Despite some of the outcome cards, I don't read those as negative. It might simply be that somebody's just overly busy in February, and they can't dedicate everything. But I am seeing somebody who's going to be very interested in you. And you've got about 3 or 4 options for love in 2018, February 2018. So don't worry about it. You got love around you. Love is in abundance, for fuck's sake, Pisces. It's a really, really good reading. We've got 2 really good readings that have come out so far, Pisces and Scorpio. Oh my God, love is all around you. Yeah, brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Can't wait to see what your stories are. Love you guys loads. Have a great Valentine's, and I'll be back with your general readings as well. Take care, my lover ducks. Take care. Bye-bye.